Hello and welcome to today's video. I'll be vlogging about my training today, and this is what happened. So I did 5 puzzles today. Bit of a mixed result. Okay, so how long did I spend on puzzles? There's about 23-ish, 24 minutes, 24 plus 42. Okay, so over an hour and about hour and 20 minutes. Just trying to work out puzzles. So I started off the day with about a score of 3,406 on chess.com, and then I just lost a bunch of points today. Okay, so let's go through one or two of the critical positions. Okay, well, this one was a bit disappointing. I spent 42 minutes on this and couldn't quite get it to work. Okay, let's just have a little look. Okay, yeah, so I messed this up a little bit. Okay, so I was just looking at some of these lines, and then I tried F6, H6, and then I realized, G6 doesn't work. Let's try to make this work. And there was a reason for it. And I think I've done this puzzle before, but I've messed it up. Basically, I needed a pawn on H6. Okay, and you'll find out why. Okay, so here we go. Go forwards, takes. And how did I mess this one up? Yes, I kind of saw knight here, wanting to go to d5 and then e7, preventing the pawn from queening on g8. Fine. But I really don't know why I messed this up so much. I thought I had to go king e5 to prevent the knight from going to d5 if he goes here. If he goes to g4, and then king. Okay, let's get some analysis if that's possible. All right, so analysis, yeah. Okay, so let's go back to here. Okay, so here. Yeah, basically I was thinking, I've got to prevent him from going there. But I didn't see this idea. Yeah, and then he stops the pawn from queening. Yeah, just a complete blip, really. Instead, it was quite obvious looking at it now. You just keep going forwards. King to e6, and look, there's a pawn on h6, like I said, and he can't go there. Can't quite get there. So that was a bit of a letdown. I did this before, still got it wrong. I found out the right idea, that I needed a pawn on h6. It just seems right in all the calculations. I still messed it up. Anyway, okay, so let's go back. Okay, so there we go. All the way down to 3,393. This one spent 1 minute on. Oh, don't spend just 1 minute on things, especially during these puzzles. Messed it up somehow. Yeah, I think I brought the king forwards. I thought it was something like this. So let's try to go to the analysis. I thought it was something like this. I thought it was going to be something like this. Check. Queen, and then I just didn't see this queen. G4. Anyway, the actual answer would have been this. Takes, move the pawn up. Now, I thought, maybe I got the right move. I thought the idea was, once again, this kind of thing. But basically, if he swaps off the queens, let's say here, he can nab the last pawn and zero. Okay, what I failed to consider, and I'm sure I've done this puzzle before as well, I'm supposed to stop the white pawn, and it's quite easy if you think about it. If you know this position, which I unfortunately do, regrettably, okay, if white goes here, how does white win? Sorry, how does black win? Okay, so he keeps this formation here, okay, because if white takes this pawn, this one queen, okay, and if he goes back, black doesn't push this pawn, he doesn't push that pawn. No, he could just nab this pawn. Goes back here, he's threatening to take this pawn, push this pawn forwards, and if the king goes forwards, pawn queen. Okay, that was the idea. I completely missed it. Black's actually supposed to stop the white pawn. And there we go. So that's where I messed up. Bad day at the office. Some puzzles that I've seen before and well, I've done this one before, but not the other one. I really should have capitalized there. But anyway, so I did some tactical training or puzzle training, and then I moved on to some middle games. So in this position here, let's flip the board. Okay, you are black. Okay, so it's black to move. So it looks like I actually got the answer right. Okay, maybe you can have a little look yourself. Okay, now white is doing very well. Is he a pawn up? No, he isn't. No, but he's got lots of space. His pieces are fairly well coordinated. White just needs to castle his king. Black, on the other hand, all his pieces are kind of tied up. Okay, kind of tied up, looking very passive. The only thing that he's got going for him is this F file. Okay, so white is one move from castling. Now, first of all, I considered bishop g5. Makes sense, yeah? Okay, because it exchanges a fairly bad piece. That piece was just stuck behind this pawn here. Okay, and it's only got one avenue, which is this diagonal here. And then, yeah, the rook's not getting into the game. This bishop, I don't know, it might come out at a later date, okay? But I was like there thinking, I've got to be a bit dynamic here, okay? Normally when you're losing, sometimes you can minimize the damage by playing something like this, okay, swapping off pieces. But here, I just kind of thought, sometimes when you're in a passive position, you need to change the dynamics, okay? You've got to change the dynamic play of the game. And here I found knight c5. What does this achieve? Now, if pawn takes, then bishop can take that rook. And let's have a little look at that. Takes here. And the queen even jumps out to a5, check, simultaneously attacking this bishop. Okay, and if he doesn't, let's say he withdraws the rook, let's say all the way back here, I just kind of felt knight d3, takes, bishop f5. Okay, now for the sake of a pawn, black has lots of space. His pieces are much more freer. The rook has scope, has something to do, has a role now, tying this pawn on b4. It's attacking this bishop's attacking the queen, and that way black can look to the queen side. Okay, so I managed to solve that, or at least look in the general direction. Okay, so very natural to play bishop g5, or even to play a developing move like bishop d7. Okay, but the position demanded a bit more than that. Okay, bishop g5, according to the book, a little too slow. Knight c5 really changes and helps black. Okay, so that was the training for today. So I spent about 2 hours on chess today. being a busy father, I hung the clothes because I went kayaking last Sunday. My body's probably still trying to recuperate, so I decided to take another day off from working out and working on myself. Later on today, I'll probably be doing some meditation, doing some more housework, maybe some reading. Yeah, maybe do some reading, work on myself, and as far as chess is concerned, I'll probably wait until tomorrow. I played a game today. A game today, and I felt that even though it was a very slow Spanish, I tried to be as dynamic and attacking as possible. I'll probably show the game later. And also when I was black against the king, it was a bishop's opening, but it sort of transformed into a king's gambit. Quite exciting. I was very happy with my play because I haven't really researched the king's gambit. I should do that. And I felt that I achieved equality and actually got a very active position. So I just need to keep up the progress. Hopefully I can reach a really high rating on chess.com one day. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.